to an episode of the Dragon Capture Jar where I take a random dragon monster and talk about it off the cuff. So here's a lovely jar, and this week is caught us the Kaiser glider. Now this is a very sparkly one. Now when I first heard of Kaiser, I thought the card already existed, but apparently when this set was released, it's like, oh, Kaiser glider, I haven't seen this before, my husband hasn't seen it, so we're like, okay, this must be a new thing. So when I look at it, I was just there's a reason this has like a prismatic sheen to it, and I read the effect. It didn't seem like a big deal until I realized, wait a minute, this is a set that has some Blue Eyes cards released in it. This includes the Blue Eyes Ultimate Alternative White Dragon. So this actually synergizes with Blue Eyes decks really well, at least a pure form. And I did use this in a deck profile for Blue Eyes Fusion, and I briefly talked about this when it came to summoning the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon in about 4 turns, although it's very tight. But what does the Kaiser glider do? Well, basically you can discard this card and one monster, then target one normal dragon in your graveyard, and you can summon it. So imagine, like, say you got a few Blue Eyes White Dragons put in your graveyard because they're easy to do that, and that kind of happens if you sync off or your fusion. Basically, you can bring that card back onto the field, and you can continue on with some impressive Blue Eyes cards. And of course, once Kaiser is sent to the graveyard, either by sinking material or etc., basically all your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack. So bam, you can do more damage. Yeah, and this guy looks more like a mechanical kind of dragon. Like, I don't know what it is with dragons. They went from being like organic dragons to now being like machines. And I think he has one eye. It's like a big old laser, big red laser. So I don't know. I mean, everyone has their preferences. But yes, I guess that kind of explains to me why this is sort of like a prismatic kind of style. So I don't really use this card anymore. I did briefly. If you want to see examples of me using this card, I'll have some links in the description below. But what about all of you? Have any of you used this card when it's released? Or do you still use it now? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, remember to be a good sport, play the game, not the fame. Bye-bye.